Hi guys, how are you doing? This is just a very quick pick me up during the day, and I hope that all of you guys you're doing well. Very quick. I wish you all the best. Whatever we're going through, let's stand together. It's all togetherness, we can come out of this thing. He says that one can make 1,000 to flee, two can make tens of thousands to flee. So if all of us come together as one, imagine what we can do. We can make magic happen. Anyway, just a quick one for this day. I was looking in Psalms 23, and an interesting line kind of like stuck out to me. The word says that God's mercies are new every day. His mercies are new every day. That means that no matter of how you feel about him today, no matter how things are looking today, tomorrow his mercies are new. In that he's forgotten about yesterday. He's forgotten about what was there yesterday, and today he's giving you and me a whole new page, a page that we can step out into his mercies, into his grace, into his powers, into his enablement. We can step into a whole new space. So today, don't look today the way you looked at yesterday. There's a saying that says that you cannot step the same river twice. Yeah, that means that once you step on water and you lift your leg, guess what? That water is gone. You cannot step to it again. That means that yesterday is gone. It's not coming back again. It's not coming back again. Today is a whole new day. And today, guess what? You and me have never seen today. The next 2 hours ahead of us, we've never seen them today. Forget about the 2 hours which are ahead of us. The next second, you and I have never seen it before. Forget about the second, the next millisecond, or even the next breath. We've never seen it before. Just because that you're doing things the same way you've been doing things, that doesn't mean that it's a whole new day. And today, as we step in today, whatever you're doing, just do it with a whole attitude of, you know what, this is new. Whatever it is. Are you going to cook? Are you preparing a snack for your young ones? Are you about to reach out and talk to someone? Are you about to pick up the phone and talk to a family? Just have an attitude of like, you know what? This is new. I've never done this before. I've never spoken to this person before. Why? Because you've never done that before. He says that every day, guess what? We are growing old. Yeah. We are growing old. Our body is aging day in, day out. So every moment it's a new experience. And there's nothing better, there's nothing powerful as now. There's nothing more powerful as this moment you and I we have right now. This is the most powerful moment. So remember, yesterday is gone. We said goodbye to it. His mercies are new every day. So they are new. He's not giving us any kind of like stale bread. Is not giving us anything that's outdated. Everything is new. Imagine it's new. So you and I, let's have that mentality of, you know what, it's new. And how can we have this kind of mentality? I said that I was looking in the book of Psalms 23 this morning, and it starts off to say that that the Lord is my shepherd. He is my shepherd. I shall not want. That though he's my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lay down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. And when I saw that word, that stood out to me. And for a while I've been thinking about it, but that stood out. Imagine he's saying that he restores my soul. And you can see how that is backing up from his mercies are new every day. His mercies are new every day. He restores my soul. His mercies are new each and every day. He restores my soul. So God is restoring our soul almost every day, every moment. God is in the manufacturing business. He is restoring. He is restoring. We are coming to him. You can imagine, like, at the end of the day, let's say like today, at the end of today, when you go to lay down your head, you can imagine if we were just to look into the spirit realm, and we can see how our soul has been battered, how our soul the whole day is just been out there just fighting, being knocked down, being knocked up. You can imagine how much our spirit man has gone through the whole day. Yeah, and by the end of the day, he is being battered. Why? By the media, by the unbelief around us, by the things going on, the things that we see, the things that we are hearing. The spirit man, he's been battered, he's battered. So by the time you come to lay your head down, your soul, it is battered, But the beautiful thing is, it says that he restores my soul. So if he is in the business of restoring my soul, once I come in there, he restores my soul. So in the morning, or when I'm waking up to his mercies are new every day, I'm also waking up with a new soul. I'm waking up with a soul that has been restored, a soul that is ready to face the day, a soul that is steadfast in Almighty God, a soul that cannot be moved, a soul that recognizes that yes, I'm up, and the reason I'm up is because it is not over. It is not over. My mission and my purpose on this earth is not over. He says that though 1,000 may fall on my side and 10,000 on my right hand, it shall not come near me. And that's the reason why you and me are up one more time. That's the reason why we are up. That's the reason why we bounce. We bounce because he says in Psalms 23 that he restores my soul. My soul has been restored. What do you do with restoration? To restore is something that's been damaged. To restore, if you out there, you're a mechanic, or you're an antique dealer, you know that you go and you might get a battered up car, you may get, something, a furniture, it's old, and you take it and you restore it to its beauty. You restore it to its former glory. You restore it into something gorgeous, into something beautiful. And that's what God Almighty does with us. In Psalms 23, he says that he restores my soul. And you and me, when we come to understand that the soul you're performing with today is not the soul that you had yesterday, when we understand that every moment God is in the business of restoration, God is in the business of making all things new. And every day he's making it new. No matter what we're facing, no matter what is going around, we have a choice to step out and go, you know what? I've been restored. You know what? I can stand. And having done all to stand, I'm gonna stand. No matter what I see, no matter what I hear. Because the word says that my eyes are blessed and my ears are blessed, both to see and both to hear. So guys, I'm gonna step off. Remember, he says that he restores my soul. Your soul is restored. You may be battered, and God understands. And when he says that his mercies are new every day, he understands that we are mortal, that we are human beings. There's so much that's beating us up. There's so much we're looking around, we don't understand. There's so much we're just like, oh my God, what's going on? But this is the word he has. He restores my soul. Your soul is restored. That means, man, we can fight another day. That means we can step in the gap for someone else for another time. That means we can do exceedingly, abundantly, far above that which we can think or even imagine about. That means that you and me, we've been created and we are here for such a time as this. Such a time that we can open our mouth and decree a thing and it shall be. So guys, his mercies are new every day. Every day his mercies are new. Take that word today, man. And remember that he restores my soul. And he goes on to say that he restores my soul and he leads me in paths of righteousness. He leads me in ways of righteousness. He leads me in the right way for his name's sake. So remember that his mercies are new. Every day his mercies are new towards you. He restores your soul. That means no matter how much you feel battered, you can come to him and go like, God, I thank you today for restoring my soul. I thank you today that my soul is new, my soul is strong, my soul is more than able to do great and mighty things. He says that them that know their God, they shall do great things, they shall do exploit. Understand that your soul is new. And he says that he's going to lead you and guide you in ways of right. He's going to lead you and guide you in the right path. So may you be guided. May you be led on the right path. A path that your ground is not going to open up. A path that's going to bring you more than enough for you and for your family. May he bring you in a path full of opportunities, because at the moment opportunities are out there. It's for us guys to go like, God, man, what is the opportunity for me? God, you know what? You've restored my soul. What can I step out there and do? Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. My wish for you is that may you become the better version of you. My wish for you is that may you prosper. May you be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Prince, hey, beautiful, it's nice to see you. Madam Jane, how are you doing? I'm still waiting to see you, man, on your life, because you say you're gonna do these things. We are waiting for you. And I salute you, because I know you are more than able. You are more than able to do. And to you, Jane, I'm speaking to you and I'm saying to you that though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you shall fear no evil. He says that his rod and his staff are with you. You know what, Lucy? Jane, you know what? He says that he's prepared a table for you in the presence of your enemy. And that's our word for each and every one of us, that God has prepared a table in the presence of our enemy. And who is our enemy at the moment? Who's our enemy at the moment? The enemy is not your colleague at work. Your enemy is not your neighbor. Your enemy is not your boss or whoever you think it is. Who is your enemy? Your enemy is doubt, fear, anxiety, all this, depression, all these corona, all these, the cough, the sicknesses. Those are your enemies. Those are your enemies. And God is saying that in the presence of your enemies, I've laid out a table for you. In the presence of your enemies. And he says that I anoint your head with oil and your cup runs over. Guys, remember that our soul has been restored. God has restored our soul. That means that every morning we are waking up with a new soul. We are waking up with a new promise of his mercy and his goodness. And he has prepared a table before us in the presence of our enemies. So in the presence of all your fears, in the presence of all your anxieties, in the presence of all uncertainty, you don't understand what's going on, in the presence of everything that's going on, all the pressures, all the things that are pressing to get you down, God has prepared a table. So guys, let's step up to the banquet table and eat as much as we can eat when the enemy is watching, because that's the only thing the enemy can do. And guess what? When it's all done and it's over, he's gonna say, if only I knew, I would not have done that. If only I knew, I would not have touched those people. If only I knew. If only he knew. He doesn't know. So for you and me, let's be encouraged. You and me, let's guard up ourselves. You and me, let's tell the inside man that arise, oh mighty man of God, oh mighty man of valor, arise within me, because you've been restored, because his mercies are new every day. Because, arise, mighty man, and the table is there. Guys, let's eat on that table when the enemy is watching, and we'll come out victorious. So guys, let me pen up, man. Jane, man, you kind of like jacked me up, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So guys, as always, my wish for you is that may you prosper. May you be in good health, even as your soul prospers. May you become the better version of who you are meant to be. Be restored. Be renewed. Till later on. God bless. Love you guys. Bye for now.